I'm not sure who is aware and who isn't aware, but I have been lucky enough to be selected to be in a training group with Jake Spencer. So we meet. Yeah, it's really exciting. So we meet over Zoom. There's 6 of us once a week. I've had this today was our second session, and he's really far out. He's just like, well, Michelle, you've seen him in action, but he's just in person. But you guys will have seen him on his Zooms. He's absolutely amazing. Such a great speaker and so full of knowledge. So basically, what I want to sort of share with you guys is pretty much what we all need to do. I guess, so first of all, we just really, I guess what we really need to do is identify what our goal is within this business. Is this business something that you want to have as a little sideline that makes you $50 or $100, or do you want to actually build your business to the point where, Michelle, you can massage when you want, Gloria, you can clean houses when you want, Kelly, you can tell the lotto lady to stick it, you know? So if that's you, if that's what you want to do, then stay on this call and we'll continue on. If you're happy with how things are going and you just want to plod along and make a couple of bucks here and earn a bit of free product, you're also welcome to stay on. But what I want to do moving forward is ensure that everybody gets exactly what they want out of their business. And I don't want to be, I don't want people to think I'm forcing this down their throat. I want people to choose to be participating. So, so today Jake held up a pencil. It was a very pretty Anna pencil from Frozen. And basically what he said was, he's got 2 daughters and a son. And between his 2 daughters, one of them could pick up this pencil and be the most incredible artist. The other one could pick up this pencil and draw stick figures. So for those of us who want to build our business, we need to find those people that are our artists, okay, that just have that ability to build their business and grow. And, while we love having our customers and we're never going to say no to anybody to join our business, you really need to focus on those people, if you want to build your business, who can pick up that pen and draw an amazing picture. Okay? So you cannot turn somebody who's not an artist into an artist. You've either got it or you haven't. Okay? With our system, you can certainly build yourself a decent business, earn yourself, you can get to bronze, earn yourself a decent business. That's, over $1,000 a week in our money as a bronze. It's almost $1,000 a week in our money as a bronze. So anybody can do that by following our system. For the people that want to absolutely smash this and make a great deal of money, we need to identify those artists. And you only need 2 or 3 of them in your business. So it's like he was saying to us, it's all about identifying our leaders within our teams. So what I want to do is offer up the opportunity for you guys to show yourselves as leaders, okay? So we've got our systems that hopefully we're all working. Just please, Missy, can you turn your camera on, please? Yep, beautiful, because we don't really care if you're not looking pretty, unless you're naked. Yeah, anyway, not naked, awesome. So while I've got you on here, guys, put your hand up to when was the last time, or have you ever got somebody on a 3-way call?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. On a 3-way phone call. Okay. Have you got anybody on a 3-way phone call in the last week? In the last 2 weeks? The last 3 weeks? The last month? Yep. Okay. So do you see where I'm going with this? Okay. Have I got anybody on a 3-way? I haven't either. Who is trying to call me? Anyway, I haven't either. So to me, none of us are following our system. None of us. Okay. And when I'm having these meetings with Jake now, we're not talking about, always having to go to Mel. When I'm saying to you guys, I want to identify my leaders, you don't always have to go to me either. If you're confident enough and you're strong enough and you're excited enough, and whoever is placing the call edifies you well enough, it could be any of us on the end of that 3-way call. Okay? But we need to use the system, because the reason we have the 3-way call is so that we aren't talking too much. We will scare people away. And I can tell you, every single person, including myself, sitting in this call is talking too much. All right? So we really all need to take a massive step back, right? Whose business has grown in the last week? Whose business has grown in the last 2 weeks? Mine has. Yeah? But 3 weeks. So what's falling down? Most of us are at home right now. I mean, Bianca's working crazy hours. Missy's working as well. Gloria's toning down. Kelly's toning down as well. But, we've got more time on our hands now than we've ever had. And our business is not growing. Is that because we're not putting it out there? Or is it because we're not following the system? Or is it I don't know the answers to that either. But I do know that if we all want to be successful in this business, then we need to be doing better. The way that what we're doing, whatever it is that we are doing, we need to be doing it better. Not harder, smarter. Okay? So one of the other things that Jake sort of talks about a lot is it's not so much about, and this really made me struggle. I struggled to get my head around it, but it's not so much about trying to get people to join Q. It's about getting people to join you. So the way that you present yourself, the way that you endorse yourself, the way you put yourself out there in social media, the way you behave in life, because we are going to attract what we put out. So, if we want to have a really good and successful business, we need to be positive, we need to be motivated, we need to be, thinking about how other people view us. So, just little things and I'm not talking about not wearing thongs to the shop or anything like that, it's more, you're going to attract what you put out there. So if you're happy to have political activists then post political type stuff on your social media, do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So It's that sort of thing. So what we need to do is we need to identify people who are motivated to learn this skill, the skill of this business, not any other MLM business or network marketing business, not anything else that they may have done in their past. This system. Okay, so the main reason for that, hey Nick, is that it's the same for me in my cafe. So when somebody comes to me and says, I'm a barista and I want to work in your cafe, I sometimes just go, oh God, I just want somebody with zero experience that I can actually teach, who doesn't have bad habits that I need to retrain, who doesn't, do you know what I mean? Somebody who's eager to learn and keen, and I can start from page one, you know? You would see it with massage therapists, Michelle, you know? You go to someone who you want a massage and you're like, oh God, you know? So if you were to set up a clinic, you know, while you want people who are either trained exactly the same way as you or hold the same standards as you want somebody who's green or who is coachable, okay? Because
Yep.
we really, that's what we need. We need people that are coachable, that are going to listen. So we need to really focus on talent and not experience. Okay? So more than anything, it's the people who are motivated, who are ambitious, who, you know, need money, who want to help people. You're helping people. When you make money, you know you're helping people, because our products are getting out there, our business is helping people financially. So by being successful and reaching ranks and earning more money, the more you earn, the more you are helping people. So this preconception of, oh, you know, like I feel like I'm scamming people or I'm ripping people off, or, you know, it's MLM or whatever, we seriously need to reprogram ourselves and go, you know what, my success, because I'm successful, I know that I'm helping people. So as part of that, what I really want you guys to do is think about the people that are in your life, okay? And I want you to call people just to see how they are. Not about business, not to introduce them to the business, but to develop your relationships. Because the more that you care about people, the more that you do that, the more that you're going to build that side of your personality. And the more you actually mean it when you do it. Does that make sense? I know for me, you know, like when you first learn something, I can remember, you know, so say, you know, when you have a baby, I think we're all mums on here. When you have a baby, it's bloody hard work when that, you know, next level of, you know, oh shit, I've got to feed it now. You know, not just, you know, I've got to actually make food or buy food or whatever. It's not just stick it on a boob or stick it in the bottle. You know, not only do I have to change its nappy and keep it clean, but now I've got to fit food into that routine. And you know, I can remember as a first-time mum, the very first time, I mean, admittedly, I did have two at once, but damn, it was hard. It was really, really hard. And if you put, you know, when you think about it, the more you do it, the easier it gets. The more you have, the easier it gets. You know, freaking hell, I had 5 kids. That obviously got pretty darn easy for me. But what I'm saying to you is, in your own personal lives, although it may feel awkward to initially reach out to people and ring or message or whatever, and genuinely, hey, how are you? The more you'll naturally develop that in your life, and you'll do that for people. It's not about getting a result. It's not about, you know, the aim of this is not like this specific thing, this messaging people, is not for you to make money, but it's for you to develop as a person, to become more empathic, to become more considerate, and to actually add value to people's lives. Okay, so that when you do actually start messaging people about the business, it's genuine. You know, you are reaching out from a perspective of wanting to help. It's not because, oh, I know that you'd be really good at the business. And while there's nothing wrong with that, but you are genuine. People know whether you're contacting them to get something out of them or whether you genuinely care. And at this time in our lives, in this world, with everything that's going on, people need people. People need people to be thoughtful and considerate and concerned. So that's one of my homeworks for you guys for this week, guys, is I want you to, you know, yes, continue to message people. Yes, continue to contact people about business, but I want you to develop some of your personal relationships with people. It might be somebody that you've spoken to about business before and they've said no. Get back in touch with them and just talk to them without the thought of business in your mind. Okay? Give to somebody what you'd like. You know, how much does it make you smile when someone just rings you up out of the blue for nothing? They don't want anything. They just want to, hey, how you doing? You popped into my head, so I picked up the phone. You know, let's try doing that. Okay. So the other thing that I really want you guys to think about is, from a business perspective now, when you are speaking to people about business and about this opportunity, 99% of what you should be saying or talking about is about your leaders. Does anybody know why that might be? I'm just going to unmute you all. Does anyone have any idea why we would be wanting to talk about our leaders? 99% of our business conversation should be about our leaders. Does anybody?
People feel like they're not in this on their own.
Absolutely. Because people say no because of what they think they have to do. So if we are talking about our leaders and their availability and how much support and assistance and help that they give us, then the people that we're contacting are going to feel that this is achievable. Yep. Okay. And I really, you know, while I absolutely do my best, I'm sure that there have been times when you guys have felt that I haven't been there for you as much as I possibly could be. And, you know, while I was running a cafe, it was certainly a lot harder. I'm at home now, guys. So message me. If you need a hand, if you need something, anything business related, you know, certainly I don't want you not thinking for yourselves. I do want you to try to problem solve, and I do want you to work up the chain of command, because that's how we all learn and grow as well as leaders. But definitely, I really am happy to help, and I would really like to. I would like that opportunity. So little things like, so talking about your leaders. So Brandon, Jake, Mel, with excitement. You know, remember what it was like when you were 5, or when your child was 5, the excitement at everything, when they're first learning stuff. You know, oh my God, I can remember my youngest son used to get so excited, we'd call it his train face, because he was absolutely obsessed with trains, but he literally would be like, seriously, shaking, and just, he couldn't speak. He was so excited. So I really want us to try to harness some of that. You know, when you're talking about this, if you want to grow your business, find some excitement about it. Okay? Now, this one is quite controversial. I sort of thought was like, okay, that's a completely different perspective to where I sort of come from. For me, my background, and I know for Bianca and her background, and, you know, I think that all of us that are on here tonight are empathic and want to help people, but this is about recruiting people using our mentors as the product, not the product. So while we wouldn't have a business if we didn't have amazing products, it is our people, our mentors that we need to be selling, not the product. Because the product can change. Look at us now with no hemp. You know, whose business has suffered?
Yeah.
You know? And is the hemp not replaceable with the Q-Core Q-Max? For me, the Q-Max is just as good. The Q-Align is just as good. You know, so it just goes to show that, you know, we've sold the hemp. We've sold the hemp to people. People have joined our business based on hemp. We have people join our business based on our leaders, then our business isn't going to suffer if all of a sudden a product is not available. Okay? Now, for me, I've got at least, you know, for me, the same with my cafe, I've got a 5-year plan. All right? I work out what I want to do. Do you honestly think that in 5 years' time, hemp is still going to be this trending buzzword product? I don't think it will be, because I think that there will be people that jump on. It'll be so, you know, for us, we'll still be, you know, don't get me wrong, it's still going to be a brilliant product, but you cannot tell me that within 5 years there's not going to be some new amazing product that's going to usurp full spectrum hemp oil. I don't think hemp will ever go away, but there'll be, at some stage or other, there'll be another product that comes out that everyone's going to be about. So that's what I mean when I say sell the people, not the product. Definitely for your customers, we're selling the product. Absolutely. But as an ambassador, building a business, you're selling yourself and you're selling your mentors. Okay? So the other thing that I want to do is I want to give you guys the opportunity to start presenting with me. So we're going to have once a week on the Friday evening, particularly at the moment while everyone's in lockdown and nobody can go out. We're going to have we're going to have a big Zoom with Brandon on Friday, with Tanya, with Mel. I'm not sure who they'll have for their testimonials for that, but within that, so I want us all to focus on sending out our messages and getting people on those Zooms. Using Brandon's Zoom link, I don't think we can max out. I think we can go up to 500 or something like that on his Zoom link. So I really want for us to focus on absolutely filling that. But what I want for us is I'm going to set you guys another goal. So your first bit of homework was to call people for no reason other than to get in touch. Your second bit of homework is I want each one of you on here to get 5 people on a Zoom with you and me, and you're going to be presenting. And I don't care if you've been in this business for 1 week, 1 month, 6 months. Okay? You guys, all of you know enough, have seen enough, can be yourselves enough to do that. So what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 of you. I want you to jump into that Building Bronzes chat by, what day is it today? Wednesday. By Friday night, before Friday night Zoom, I want you guys to jump in there and nominate which day and a time that suits you. to chat. I cannot do, Wednesdays are a bad day for me, like daytime are a bad day for me. I've got a few other things on that day, but any other day, I will make myself available. I want you, before you contact people, I want you to nominate the day and the time first, okay? And then get back to me so I can confirm it. And then I want you to go out and talk to people. And going right back to that basic, not talking too much, okay? Sending out that initial message. Hey, I want you on a call with my mentor. It's saved and it's in our group chat. If you scroll back through, it's there. Message them first, how are you? Message them second. are you available at X time? Yes, I'm available. Send out the message. I'd love to get you on a call with my mentor, my business coach, on a call with me, and I want 5 people, okay? Do your absolute best, guys. I reckon that you can all do it, okay? Particularly now, with these incentives that we've got for people to hit executive, we really should be bursting to get people on to help them out, because they bloody need it. You know, who doesn't know someone that's hasn't lost their job? You know, I seriously cannot tell you enough how much this business has saved my ass right now. My husband's lost his job, my cafe's shut. You know, this is an opportunity for people to supplement, not only just supplement an income, but to become, you know, if they're desperate enough, you know, this can grow really fast, really quickly for people. Help them out. Those bonuses are getting paid every Friday. So if they're active, they're going to get paid the following Friday. So if they've got to dig into the savings to sign up, if they hit it, the following Friday, they get that money. Okay? So let's get onto it. I don't think any of us have actually and you'll get it yourself too. You get somebody on, you get them to executive, they earn the bonus, you earn the bonus. You get paid next Friday too. Let's do it. I'd love to see one of you guys manage that. For anybody that you sign up now, it's the 15th of April. They've got until the 31st of May. That's 6 weeks. It's achievable. Bianca did it in 4. She signed up on the 31st of October. She hit executive by the 30th of November. And that was because she was excited. Seriously, she absolutely was so excited. She was, she's on the phone to me and she's messaging and she's, oh, and that's contagious. Find that excitement again, guys. Because when you signed up and you found this, you were excited. Kelly and Missy and Gloria were shitting their pants, but excited. Okay. So if you go into facts about Q Science, you'll get a lot of questions when you're talking to people. Okay. The better you are about talking about your expert, the less questions you're going to have to answer about Q Sciences. So the more you talk about whoever you're getting on that 3-way call, the less you're going to have to answer about Q Sciences. And remember, because we don't want you answering questions about Q Sciences, because the person you're talking to is going to think they need to answer those questions. Okay? So talk about the person. All right? There was a really cool little script. Okay, I've got a lady here. Oh no, so when you're talking to somebody and they happen to mention, you know, lost my job, got no money, life's a shit can or whatever, you know, reply. Yeah, I have to agree with you at the moment. Life is pretty tough for people. But, you know, I've got a friend who, she's lost her business. Well, her business is closed. Her husband's lost a job and she's still making an income. I reckon she can help you. She can help you do the same. Do you want to jump on a call with her? I'll have to see if she's free. So she's really busy. She's really busy. I'll need to check what her availability is. Hang up. Hang up. Call me. Hey, Steph, I've got somebody. Can you get on a call? Yes, I can. I can do 2, 3 or 4 on Wednesday, Thursday, okay? Wait, give them an hour. If you've said you're going to call them back in an hour, put a timer in your phone so you don't forget. Make sure you do call back. But if it's stretched out a little bit longer, that's okay. I finally got a hold of her. I got a hold of her and she can do 2, 3 or 4. She's really busy. She's squeezing you in as a favour to me because I've told her about you. Okay? We'll call back and then get them on the call. So when you're making the 3-way call, you always call the prospect first. Okay? You call them first and then you call me. All right? And I can assure you that I will pick up the phone. Okay? If we have something booked in, I will pick up the phone. But you call them first because I don't want to be hanging around waiting for them. It kind of nullifies any of the endorsement that you've given me. So you call them first and then you call me. Okay? And then we'll talk about it. Now, the other thing that I really want to talk to you guys about, and we've only got 3 minutes left, but very quickly, as a traditional business owner, although my cafe is closed, I'm still paying rent. Okay? I'm still paying leases on equipment. I'm still paying, electricity on the place. I still have bills to pay and I'm getting nothing for it. Nothing. Even when I am open, yes, I pay rent and I have the ability to operate my business out of there, but I don't actually get any really return on my rent, like really, I want you guys to think about your auto ship as your rent, okay? You're paying rent to be in this business, all right? Your auto ship has to be on. You have to pay your rent in order for your business to remain open. You are going to get a return though, because you're going to get product, okay? You do get something for your money. So I cannot make it any more clear to you how important it is. Pay your rent. You cannot have any skin in the game if you do not have your product coming in, if you are not. It's not possible to have a business and not have any costs. All right? Set your business up properly and you'll get your product for free anyway. All right? If you're getting your product for free, pay for 100 PV so you've got enough to hand out samples, guys. Okay? All right, we've got just over a minute left. Is there anything that anybody wants to quickly ask? It's all pretty clear? Okay. So homework, call people just to say hi. Okay? I don't want you to call people for business. I do want you to call people for business, but I want you to call people just to say hi, right? 5 people on a Zoom with me. Put your time in that business building bronzes chat and we'll work it out, okay? Be brave, guys. You can all do it. All right. Thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate it. My pleasure.
Thanks.
See you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.